storm show. Ay, it's a storm show.
They aired the new season of Real Housewives of Atlanta. It was reported that you or someone from your team had sent a cease and desist to Bravo. What can you explain what that was about, or is that true?
Yeah, it was true. What happened was, Jazz, I'm a businessman for one. As I say, God, family, business. I live by it. But I was aware of the taping, but there was no arrangement contractually or any agreement with me and Bravo. But really, because I don't have a problem being supportive of a significant other or somebody you're dealing with. But when they created that narrative, and when the narrative was created in regard to me and an event, not an event, excuse me, a lunch date or something that I was supposed to have with her, that's when my lawyers had to jump in because it was putting me at risk for going back to prison. What many don't know, I don't think your viewers, your followers, or even on the Housewife brand, I was on home confinement, Jazz. And when you're on home confinement, federal home confinement under the BOP is very restrictive.
Okay.
So you don't have the freedom to move around as I'm able to move around now. I just got off the monitor, but I had an approved schedule and approved places I could go. One was church.
Okay.
The other was the gym, and then I could go to get therapy for my for my doctor for mental health. Outside of that, I had a curfew. I had to be home. So, I couldn't quote unquote stand anybody up because I'm in the house. I'm not roaming around.
Well, let me ask you this. So the cease and desist, that was sent
pursuant to, that was sent after that situation.
After the alleged stand-up. That was after that.
Yeah, the letter. Oh, it was definitely it wasn't alleged. It was a false narrative by her.
Before they aired the new season of.
All right. So y'all heard Lie-Rone there. Now, I know back in the days, Nene called him Lie-Rone and said that he lies all the time, but that's Sheree's ex-boo, the one that she had this pen pal relationship over the phone for about a decade, the one that people allege has pretty much paid for all the Chateau Sheree. I don't know how much of that is true, how much of that is not. But what I am going to say is, why is Sheree out here lying on this man? Lie-Rone said he was never supposed to meet you nowhere, Sheree, because he can't. I'm just trying to figure it out. Somebody lying. Is it Sheree or is it Lie-Rone? But let's move along, okay? Because this ain't about Lie-Rone. This is about the fact that Sheree has went from one bad decision to another. Hold up, there we go. Sheree has went from one bad decision to another, one bad marriage to another, one bad relationship to another. Sheree has not made good choices, all right? Not good choices in a business, not good. I mean, hell, it took her 15 years to get the damn house together. So sound is to say that now, allegedly, she is in a relationship with Martell Holt. So we got to bring Sheree and Martell Holt into the office for being in a relationship and trying to make us believe that this is real. You mean to tell me out of all the women in Atlanta and Huntsville and in between, you mean to tell me out of all the hoes that Martell run through, you mean to tell me out of all the chicks Martell that ran through in Atlanta, because he loves coming to Atlanta, that we supposed to believe that this relationship is real? It's giving crossover and it's giving storyline. And I wish I would have made it a little bit more convincing. I'm mad at y'all for playing without intelligence. I'm just saying. Can we keep it real? Martell is always in Atlanta because Melody is always in Atlanta. Melody wants to move to Atlanta, but she can't because of the custody thing in Alabama. Look, it's a whole new day. When I was coming up, women packed up, they moved cross country, and they called their baby daddy and said, "Look, this is our phone number. No, you can't have our address, and we live in New York now. You live in California." That's how it was. Nowadays, you can't leave town without telling your baby daddy and him approving. It's a whole new day. All right. But I just don't believe this relationship. I totally believe it's a storyline. Funky Dineva said that people told him Martell isn't with her. She's not his type. He claims she's lying. I can believe that too. I can believe that too. So what do y'all believe? Do y'all believe this is a storyline, or do y'all believe, because this script is going to be on hold, because I got to see how this shit play out. Is it just a storyline, or is it that he really don't like her like that? Maybe he just hit it and it was what it was. They said, no, let this be a lie. I'm pretty sure she can make good money doing promos in Atlanta. It's time to stop lying for story. They say, they say it's a lie, Sheree. They say you lying. Somebody said they can, Elias said they can sing in Alabama. Storyline. Sheree ain't learned. They have a lot of photos together to be just friends. Well, Melody and Sheree know each other. I found pictures years ago of Melody and Sheree together. But why is Sheree in Atlanta hanging out with Martell and Martell's therapist? This is giving a storyline. It's giving fake. It's giving they do anything for clout. They say they got diabetes. I think both of them suffer from needing to do anything for fame. I give Martell more of a pass than Sheree. Sheree had been in the game for way too long to not have businesses set up for her to still have to be lying for a damn storyline. So this is what we're going to do. And shout out to Her Sacred Place, our sponsor for today. Moderators, make sure y'all dropping a link to Her Sacred Place in the chat constantly. Okay, keep that cookie clean, especially if you're running into Nick Cannons. Anyway, I'm going to give a pass to Martell. Martell's still in the phase of having to do what he got to do. But Sheree, I'm writing you a script for a business manager to come and take over whatever you got left of what you call a brand in a few years of reality TV that we have left with you. And we need to get some other businesses together. You have literally been on TV since I was in high school. Now I'm damn near 30, and you still ain't got Sheba Sheree together. We still don't know if Chateau Sheree is paid off. You was a workout person. We don't have workout gear. We don't have a workout tape. We got dropping with Drew, and Drew ain't dropped shit. Drew ain't dropped shit. It needs to be called Donuts with Drew, but that's another story for another day. That's no story for another day. But we ain't got no workout gear. We ain't seen you do no work for domestic violence victims. We ain't seen you do no work for prison wives. You haven't written a book talking about your story of being with the guy in prison for 10 years. That's income right there. What in the hell have you been doing for all these years? We still waiting on spring, summer, fall. Damn, Jesus gonna come back before this damn fashion line come out. You steady giving us fashions without no fashions, and I'm not understanding. Fashion Nova then created $1 billion brand off of putting Chinaman clothing on hoes. And you couldn't think to put Sheba Sheree on some hoes in Atlanta? We ain't got Sheba Sheree off of Vistaprint. Sheba Sheree. We got even the little YouTube channel let you link one of them Shopify stores. We don't have nothing. What have you been doing? Besides allegedly having bad sex with Lie-Rone after he get out. And I'm still trying to figure out how a man who been locked away for so many years was giving you bad sex. Your back should have been blown out. I don't understand. But you claim the sex is not good. Listen, I think you and Martell messing around. I think this is cute. I think you want to take this further than him as far as for a storyline. But the people say Martell say you not his type. Now, don't take that too literally, because he also called Coleslaw over there a peasant, but he had a whole baby with her. You know, she kept one of the babies, sent about 2 or 3 of them to the baby chop shop, heaven, hell, or purgatory. I don't know where them babies go. My point is, these niggas is doing anything for a check and not making the most out of what they got. So we're sending a business manager to your house, Sheree. I do not trust you to do it on your own. I do not trust you to get it done. I do not trust you to complete a sentence. The only thing you actually been able to complete is being a bone carrier, a bone collector. You ain't even put out no merchandise with bones. Your bones with your little logo on it for bone carrier, bone collectors. You could have had a little gossip card game. I done gave you $1 million worth of tea in 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes, and while them niggas you got on staff around there that you ain't paying, while you around here running background checks on people, you need to be having somebody running some businesses for your ass. Sheree, I'm going to work with celebrities after YouTube. I just think it's where I'm meant to be. Because I already know where to take her and what to do. I don't understand why they're not doing it. I believe she's a little slow. Something is slow with her. She can't talk. She can't talk. Every time I hear her talk, I just think of No Child Left Behind. That's all I can think about.
It's Storm Show. Ay, it's Storm Show.